Hey everybody, Jioge here, and it's Minecraft time. That's right, we're back on the SRG SMP server. Yeah, wasn't that beautiful? I think it was. I'm gonna use that singing to get into American Idol. No, not really. But today we've got some awesome stuff to do, starting off with a little bit of enchanting, but not much, just enough to get me going here. Got my Enchanting 2, Enchanting 3 books there. Okay, and that's all I'm going to need. Let's go ahead and put on our armor back on. Now, today we're going to do a lot of cool stuff. I have so many ideas, so little time. I may make this episode a little bit shorter, maybe 20 minutes, and then get another episode right up after that. Or start recording another episode right after I record this one. That way we can get through some of my ideas, because I just have a lot of them. One of them includes what you see here, and that'll be a lot of fun, but that's a later one. Here's a teaser. You just take a look at it. Underground horse stables. Yep, it's going to be great. Another one, which I will show you in a minute because it's actually something I already did, is at spawn. And that, here, I'll actually show you that now. Actually, before we do that, let's go enchant the item I want to enchant. The thing at spawn I'm going to show you is what I discussed last episode, which is the shop idea for the shop that sells diamond items for 1 diamond less than they're worth. So that is definitely a plan there. Let's see what I have here. Anvil, that's what I want. And put the efficiency in there, put that in there. That's 5. What does it cost to... Oh yeah, that won't work. So efficiency 2 there. And then what does this cost? 13. Okay, I'm not rich enough for that yet. But we'll keep that on us. I need the axe because I'm going to be dealing with the dark forest of Jiogendale later in the video. That's going to be what we do for most of the video, is actually make it look epic. Because I kind of made a path and made a forest and stuff, but that's about it. Apart from this wall, it doesn't really look that amazing. So what we're going to do this episode is make this whole area look awesome. And hopefully that's the plan. Hopefully we can get that done. There are some supplies I still haven't collected. Like, I want to put cobwebs in there, but that'll come later when I get a silk touch pickaxe. Or silk touch shears. Because you need those apparently to get cobwebs. So, I could have just used the go to town command, but I did not for some reason. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Now, if you saw on my channel, then I have a slime farm now that works. I updated my slime farm design. I did a tutorial on it, and I showed my slime farm in this world here. If you want to go check that out, see how I actually converted my slime farm into something special, into something that actually works and produces slime at a reasonable rate, you might want to check that out. Now, this is the new shop. 1 Less Diamond, a subsidiary of Jioge Corp. So I've decided to start naming everything, or use that branding theme from all of my businesses, a subsidiary of Jioge Corp, because I want them all to be connected, and so people know it's me that is, apart from just putting by Jioge, that's kind of forgettable. I want a name that people can brand all my businesses and know, hey, that was Jioge Corp. So, yep. 1 less diamond. Each diamond gear costs 1 less diamond than crafting cost. So let's say you want a diamond sword that costs 2 to craft. It'll only cost 1 diamond to buy. So come here for all your diamond gear and tools. Pre-enchanted items are great for repairing. So some of the items I get, I can only get them pre-enchanted because the villagers don't sell non-enchanted versions. Those aren't too good if you are trying to get a diamond item and go and put it in an enchanting table, because that won't work. But they're great for if you want to repair another diamond tool, which happens all the time in the new update, or if you have a bunch of good books you want to put on a diamond gear, and you just need a cheap diamond gear to put those books on. Like, say you have an Unbreaking 3 Protection 4 book or something, and you want to put that on a diamond chest plate, come in here. Oh wait, you couldn't, because these are, well yeah, you could put it on these. These are fire protection, these are regular protection. So you'd reach in, buy that for 1 less diamond than it costs to make, so 7 diamonds here, because it costs 8 diamonds to make a diamond chest plate, and then you'd get that diamond chest plate. Same with the diamond pick, it's only 2 diamonds though, and diamond helmets are 4 diamonds because they cost 5 to make. So you get the drift. I'm going to add more and more items here as I go along, as I unlock more villager trades, and as I improve it. I don't know if I showed you this, but I also fixed the snow farm. So that's good. It's not good when you don't fix snow farms. And let's go ahead and run back to my base. Do a little running. You might notice my microphone sounds a lot better. Ooh, I'm feeling some lag. You might notice my microphone sounds better than last episode even. Last episode I messed with the EQ and compression. In doing so, I kind of accidentally or not on accident, I boosted the low shelf of the EQs. And if you know anything about audio, that means the noise that you heard was actually more noise than usual because I boosted the low EQs, and that's where the noise comes from, is the very low frequency sounds. So by what I did this time, I only boosted the part that is going to help my voice sound better. And the lower stuff than that I destroyed, or I completely bottomed out as far as the decibels go, the power goes. Why is that enderband in my field? Get out of there. But so basically I took my my low EQs, bottomed them out, and then boosted some other EQs to make it sound better. And I think I got my compression down as well. Another problem I was having is I accidentally put my sound input too high, so things were coming in at too high of a volume. It's much better to boost the volume at the end whenever you have everything sounding good than at the beginning when you don't have things sounding good. That's what I learned. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a wall of leaves here at first, and we'll just kind of make this sporadic. I want it to have oak trees connecting to it, just kind of arching over the pathway. And I think that'll give a cool dark look to it. And we're going to alternate between, we got oak leaves, and let's get some spruce leaves. We're going to try put some up the trees here. But we're kind of going to alternate between putting the leaf wall one block behind or away from the track, and like 2 blocks away and directly on the track. So we're going to have a good variation there. And that should make it look a little bit cooler as far as the depth goes and as far as the path goes. Here. Oh, why did that just deteriorate? That's very weird. Okay. Keep going. I might need to plant a dark oak tree somewhere over here. Not sure. It might happen, but who knows. I also need to get rid of all these flowers. There cannot be any flowers in my evil dark woods. That is not how it works around here. Okay, let's get this going. So I got some mixed responses to the slime video the slime shop video I put out. You know how I talked about my faith and talked about what the purpose is of this server and sort of what I believe as a Christian. And I got some mixed responses. I didn't get very many comments on the video. I got a few good ones on the video, but for the most part, all of the fun comments came from Google Plus, where I shared the video on the Minecraft community. And what they said was the general advice was, hey, don't mention your Christianity in your videos, or don't be so open about it, because people will just troll you, basically is what they said. And I responded to multiple people because they kept posting this, like, people will troll you, people won't like you, you'll get so much hate. Sure, there's going to be a lot of Christians who support you, but other than that, there's just going to be some hate, and therefore you shouldn't do it. Now, my response each and every time was, yeah, I understand that. I understand there's going to be hate, but that's sort of the purpose of Christianity. Causing hate isn't the purpose of Christianity. The exact opposite, actually. But what the purpose of putting yourself out there is because you know you're going to get people who really don't agree with you. And those are the people you're doing it for. You're not doing it for the people to just agree with you. What's the point of sharing your faith with people who already have your faith? No, I'm doing it for the people who might get offended, who might disagree with me. I'm doing it for all of those people, and hoping that at least one of them will be sort of touched, or at least the seed will be planted for them to accept what I'm bringing to the table. And I don't care if I get trolled or hate or anything. Because if you think Jesus never got trolled or hated, then you are reading the wrong book. You're reading the wrong or going to the wrong church. Because Jesus got a lot of hate, a lot of trolling, as you could say, from the Pharisees. You think like people commenting on the internet are trolls now? The Pharisees were pretty big trolls back then because they would ask questions that they knew were, or that they thought they had the answer to. So imagine a troll on the internet like playing dumb in a comment section. That's sort of what the Pharisees did all the time, was to play dumb. And that is exactly what I expect people to do. And they're the people who might get answers from my videos that they didn't know they were going to get. So that's sort of my goal there. And I don't care if I get hate and troll, because nothing about comment sections really influence how I think about myself. I mean, if I get good compliments, then yeah, I'll feel good about myself. But I've been on the internet long enough to know that people are going to hate. And actually, the vocal minority will speak out the most. So the majority of people probably are like, hey, I like this video. I'm going to click like or whatever. Maybe share it with my friends. So the average person, or the people who I really do my videos for, and the people who really like my videos, I do the videos for them too. But those are the people who won't actually comment much. The people who are going to comment are the ones who just hate whatever's going on, or they're just trolls and they want attention. And I understand that. So that's sort of a lesson for you too, is never go in a comment section and actually take out any personal insults as meaning anything to you, because people are there just to make you feel bad. That's sort of how the internet works, because people really desire power and they want to get it in any way possible. And those are the people that really shouldn't have any power and don't deserve it. And that's why they don't have it in real life. They can only get it on the internet. So yeah, just don't listen to them. They don't hold any power in real life. The internet's the only place where they can get a even remote semblance of power. So that's sort of why I really don't care if my Christian faith, my sharing of what I think about Jesus is going to bring me hate. That's fine. That's sort of what Christians are called to do. In fact, I forgot what verse it was in the Bible, but Jesus was talking to his disciples and say, if anybody wants to follow me, they must take up their cross and die to themselves. Or he said something like that. Die to themselves and take up their cross. I'm paraphrasing a lot, but that's pretty much what he said. And what that means to me is I'm supposed to sacrifice, because that's what the cross represents, is the ultimate sacrifice of Jesus. And if that means taking some hate, that's fine. If that means getting yelled at on the internet, that's fine too. That seems like a minor sacrifice compared to what Jesus did. But what we need to do now, let's go plant some oak saplings, and let's get some bone meal. Okay. This should be enough bone meal, not positive. Oh, you want to see how my pumpkin farm's doing? Or how the pumpkin farm I built is doing? Doing pretty good, I think. You can see the carts are rolling around nicely, I believe. Is that only one cart, or is that all three carts? If so, did the other carts got unrailed apparently? Interesting. Well, I know one is enough to collect all of the loot, so this is fine. Whatever. You can stay there. Let's run. Let's run. Yeah, so this is how many pumpkins we've collected. Actually, I've collected 5 more stacks in this because the hopper got full once, and I took all 5 stacks out and traded it with villagers for emeralds. So 5 stacks plus this is how much this farm has generated, which is pretty good if you ask me, for only being, I forgot how many blocks long. Like, what is that? Was that 40 or 50 is what we said? I don't know. I don't remember. But it's generating a ton of pumpkins for being that long. Not too long. And I probably will expand that in the future if I can get an efficient villager trading system, because that is essentially... Oh, I remember what I wanted. I wanted to get gravel for the dark forest, but oh well. Let's go ahead and plant some oak trees over here. I also need to get some mossy cobblestone in here because then it'll look a little bit more worn, and get some darker stuff. This place will look a lot cooler at nighttime. I guarantee it. Right here is a good spot. And let's do that. Perfect. It's a beautiful one. Beautiful tree. Yeah, I need a lot more gravel so I can extend this forest a little bit more. Let's go ahead and cut down. Oh, what was that? Okay, I accidentally exited the Minecraft there for a second. Hopefully that didn't cause any problems with the recording. But yeah, let's go ahead and chop down some trees here. And we will make way for the path. I'm not sure how long this video is yet. Now, so what do you think about that? Now that you know that I really don't care if people troll me on the internet, and I actually think as Christians we shouldn't be scared of people trolling us on the internet. Now what do you think? So it was interesting, the comments I received. It's like, is that really how you live your life? You won't share your faith if people... Because, I mean, a lot of those people who commented said they were Christian. Like, actually, I didn't get any, like, people who said, I'm not a Christian, I hate you, blah, 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 blah. All of the people who commented were Christians, and they all said, yeah, you shouldn't do it because people will yell at you and you'll get hate. Really? Is that how you're taught as a Christian? Is that you shouldn't do things if people will disagree with you? If you might offend someone, you shouldn't do things? Not so sure if that's what Jesus taught, or if that's what Paul taught, or if that's what anybody in the Bible taught. I'm pretty sure we are called to sacrifice, to not let a little hate get in our way. So yeah, if you see these snow blocks, basically what they are is a path back to spawn. Spawn's actually really close. You might be able to see the arena, the Pokemon arena from here. Yeah, you can see light in the... No, that's a star. Never mind. But yeah, right over there, over the horizon, is the spawn town. So it's a very close walk away. Like, we could actually walk there right now if you want to. But instead, I'm going to pause the video and see how long it's gone, and then determine what we're doing from there. All right, we're back, and we have moved. As you can tell, we are down in my item sorting area. But the reason being is I have a Silk Touch book. Yay! Yeah, I've had that for a very long time. Since 1.8 came out and I started doing a bunch of enchanting, I've had this Silk Touch book. And I just remembered that, made a shear, and it only costs 4 to put the Silk Touch on it. Let's name it so we can repair it. Silky Shears. Or let's call it Cobweb Grabber, because that's really the only reason you'd want them. Cobweb Grabber. They're also useful for glass, but... yeah, whatever. Ooh, that's a loud anvil. So now to find some cobwebs, I know there is potential to find them up above my base here. Up above, up above, up above. Yeah, up here, because I have a bunch of a system here. Let's check this out, see if we can run down and grab some cobwebs. Hopefully I left some for myself. I know I might have gone around and whacked them all for the string. Perfect, here's one. Okay, we're not going to need too many because I don't want to have like any movement restriction with these cobwebs. I just want to... ooh, there's some danger there. I just want them to make it look a little bit spookier. I think we're going to work a little bit longer in the forest today. I'll make this video a little longer than I thought it'd be, but that's just so we could talk and discuss. Ooh, I need to light this up because I need all of my base, or all of these tunnels lit up around my base so that the slime farm has optimal efficiency. But obviously there's some places that need some work, and I will do that off camera because that's not very fun to watch. But let's grab a couple more cobwebs. I have 7. I'm thinking a little bit more than that. There's some up there. Let me know if you like running around caves and videos of people mining. I've never been the biggest fan of them unless it's like multiple people enjoying a mining trip. Of course, I'm going to collect good resources if I see them. But if people are like running and doing something like collecting cobwebs and having a good conversation, it really depends on how good the person is at conversation, which I'm not the best at that yet on video, just because I am very new to this and haven't gotten good at walking and talking yet. I'm getting better all the time. If you went back to my first episode, I literally could not do that. And I think the key is to not be scared to share whatever topic you want to share, and to not be scared to go for it and share your opinion. As far as getting subject matter, that's the key. But as far as being good at doing two things at once, I think that's takes a lot of learning and practice, which I don't have yet. But I think I'm well on my way. Let's see, what do I got here? 17 cobwebs. Oh, I exited again. Let's see. Yep. Whoops, accident. Anyways, I am getting plenty of cobwebs. 18. I need 2 more to reach my goal of 20. And then we'll try to make it back to the surface. But yeah, just let me know what you think about like running around caves, and potentially if you want me to do a mining trip with you guys. I think that'd be fun to do some cave mining, because I haven't done that in a very long time. Just because I've had plenty of resources forever. Because whenever I went and lit all these caves up, I also mined them dry pretty much. Let's see, where... I think I heard a minecart from my pumpkin farm. Let's see, can I find my way out? Can I find my way out? Collecting cobwebs. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I might have to use the go to town command. Not sure. Actually, I have a better idea. This is Sparta. Okay, this is Sparta. Teleports you to the arena. It's just one of the few commands that they put in on this server. That State of Comatose and Rex put on the server. A couple of fun commands. Let's do some ender pearling. We'll be back to my base in no time. So I just exited. Now you can see the snow path. I'm going to put an actual trail there in a later video. And that's going to connect directly to my underground horse stables, which will be a lot of fun. So you can run directly from there. Let's say someone rides into town on their horse and they see a path. They're like, wow, where does this path go? They drive that to my base. They can park their horse in my horse stable, go through these beautiful golden fields, and go through here, through the horse stable tunnel here, park their horse in here, and then they can just run up these steps and they'll be up into my main valley, peaceful valley that leads to everything else. So this leads to the farm, this leads to my base, and there's ice farm and the ender pearls and the dark forest and the village. So many things I have going, yay! But we're here, and let's put down some cobwebs before the video gets... I've done it again. Okay, I'm exiting this thing. Now I'm hoping that doesn't stop the recording every time I do that. I'm really hoping. Let me check. Nope, still recording. Okay, so let's get some cobwebs here. I don't want any of them in the walking path, in the normal walking path. So this is fine here. This will just give it a little creepy vibe to it. Creepy vibe. And I'm going to put something at the end of this whole thing. Once I get to that point. So right here, I'm going to put something, or a little bit over there. I'm not sure where exactly. This is a little bit narrow. I don't want to do that. Where's my cobweb grabber? Okay, looking for the best place to place these cobwebs. I want to give it a really creepy atmosphere. I think you guessed that by the name Dark Forest, but we want it to be extra creepy, extra scary. I also want to I'm going to figure out if there's any designs for spiders that I could build. That'd be pretty cool. And just have like a giant spider somewhere. But of course, I'm not very good at coming up with those designs, so I might not end up doing that. Let's put the cobwebs here. We got plenty of them. Ooh, yeah, this is looking a lot creepier. Looking a lot creepier. Let's put cobwebs like right there. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's looking a lot better. So now you can kind of tell that it's supposed to be spooky, as opposed to just a hedge maze. Yay! Hedge maze. Yeah, those aren't very fun. Or I mean, they're kind of fun, but they're a little more peaceful, not as creepy and scary. Okay, and the last thing I want to do is add a canopy to this thing, so it's more enclosed than usual. Okay, let's do that. Keep throwing down some... Oh! Whatever. Throw down some leaves. Want it to be nice and spooky. And if that means blocking out... Actually, I don't think these block out sunlight because they're transparent. But it'll kind of add a enclosed feeling. What do you call that? What's the fear of enclosed spaces? that is claustrophobia. It'll add a claustrophobic element to it, which is what we want in designing this. So yeah, when I was talking about not being able to commentate and do things at the same time, this is exactly what I was talking about. Oh yeah. No, actually, I think sometimes it's better to just kind of explain what you're doing and why you're doing it when it comes to doing that. Not that I'm an expert on recording or anything. I don't have very many subs yet, very many channel views yet, but you know what I mean. I think sometimes it's people are interested in how your thought process is with whatever you're doing at the moment, and it doesn't always have to be like off-topic discussion. Sometimes people like that though. Ooh, look at this. This is coming around delightfully. Let's get some more blocks here. Perfect. And every once in a while, let's put some like a vine reaching down like that. Perfect. Beautiful. This is turning out great. And let's get some more going here. Okay. And let's continue. Here, let's try to get one. Oh, can we get one past this cobweb? No, we cannot. Okay. And we need to go like that. Perfect. Is there another place we can put a vine down? Yeah, right over here would be a great place. Yep. Perfect place for... No, it's not, because you can't really run through here. Oh, goodness. Actually, let's put this vine coming down here, and then it'll come down here. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, you can run through there still. So it looks like it's... Actually, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it looks like it's just coming through there and falling down the tree. And then let's get some more canopy here. Get it all nice and spooky. Nice and spooky. Spooky isn't usually my theme, I don't think. I usually try to go for like well lit up and all that, but I kind of want at least one spooky project. That'd be fun, just to have one spooky design. All right, and this is where it ends. Let's go ahead and cap this off here, just enclose it for now. But we can add something here later, make something fun. Now let's run through, make sure everything's looking up to par. Let's add some more blocks here, block out the sun a little bit more. The point isn't for it to be dark in here. The point is that if you look up, I don't want you to be able to like clearly see the sky, because that's too comforting. All right, things are looking beautiful. Because just look at this. That looks wonderful. I'm going to take a screenshot here. F1 and F2. Perfect. Actually, let's get us in the picture. Okay. F1. Ooh, spooky. Let's get out. Turn around. And this will be the screenshot of the day. Yeah. In the video with the screenshot. The Dark Forest of Jiogendale, F2. Ooh. Okay, that looks beautiful. So how did you like the video? If you enjoyed it, answer that question with a like or a comment or a subscribe or whatever you feel like today. But above all, be sure to take in mind what I said about my faith and what I think about video making and really being open about your faith. Let's end it with some Hobbit. Ah. So nostalgic. All right, well, I'll see you later, guys, and stay tuned to my channel because I'll be making another video probably tonight and publishing it probably tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah, see you later.